Hello everyone, Mike here with just a quick prediction video for WWE Roadblock End of the Line happening tonight. I think the pre-show may have already started. I'm not watching that currently, but we're just going to run through some of these matches and give my predictions on who I think will win these matches. So it looks like and I'm using Wikipedia to look these up to see what the card is. Um, First up, it looks like we have Big Cass versus Rusev. Um, they've run an angle with Enzo and Lana and Rusev Cass for the last couple weeks, and they're having looks like this is the pre-show match, but Big Cass versus Rusev. I see it going either way. I probably think if they want to keep Rusev strong and dominant, they'll probably have him win. Maybe Lana gets involved somehow, and that helps Rusev win. We'll see. Um, Next up, we have the New Day versus Cesaro and Sheamus for the tag team titles. Again, I can see this going either way as well. I believe the New Day just broke the tag team record, so they could possibly lose. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I wouldn't mind seeing Cesaro and Sheamus win the tag team titles here. I'm probably going to say Cesaro and Sheamus just because the record's been broken, and I think New Day's had the titles for long enough. Um, but I can also see New Day retaining, but I would like to see Cesaro and Sheamus win. We have Sami Zayn versus Braun Strowman. There's a 10-minute time limit here. I can see Sami giving it a good effort, but I see Braun Strowman winning. Um, I don't. The 10-minute time limit thing makes it so I don't think he's going to have enough time to really wear Strowman down entirely. We'll see. It could still go either way, but I'm going with Braun Strowman on this match. We have the cruiserweight title in a triple threat between Rich Swan, T.J. Perkins, and the Brian Kendrick. It's a like I said, triple threat match. Um, I don't think Swan retains, but I can see Brian Kendrick winning. That's going to be my prediction here. I liked when he had the title, and it was put on a good performance when he beat T.J. Perkins for it, where he lured him in with the like I'm injured angle, and then cheap shot into the captain's hook for the win. I can see that happening here. I thought he was a good champion for the short amount of time that he did have the title. So I'm going to go with the Brian Kendrick winning the Cruiserweight Championship here. Next up, we have Sasha Banks versus Charlotte in a 30-minute Iron Man match. People are saying Charlotte is favored to win, and I seriously hope that's not the case. Um, I'm, I have nothing against Charlotte as being a champion, but if Charlotte wins here, it will just continue the hot potato thing. Charlotte wins, Sasha gets it back. Charlotte gets it back. Sasha gets it back. Charlotte gets it back, and so on. So, as far as I know, they traded titles. So Charlotte had the Divas title going into WrestleMania, became the women's champion, lost. So this is Charlotte. Well, Sasha. So Charlotte, Sasha. All right. So Charlotte has the title, wins the title at WrestleMania. Sasha beats her on Raw after the draft to get the title. Charlotte wins the title back after SummerSlam. Sasha wins it back on a Raw. Charlotte then beats Sasha at Hell in a Cell, and then Charlotte beats Sasha in the False Count Anywhere match. So we're at 3-3 here. So they've traded the title at least with if you don't count the one that Charlotte just won at WrestleMania, they traded the title 5 times. I don't want them to continue trading the title every 2 or 3 weeks. So I'm gonna go. Hopefully Sasha retains, just because the hot potatoing of this title is getting old. It's getting very old. So hopefully Sasha Banks retains. We'll see what happens. Next up, we have Seth Rollins versus Chris Jericho, singles match. Um, Based on who I think is going to win the main event, I am probably going to say Seth Rollins will probably win here. I believe Rollins and Owens, not Rollins and Owens, Jericho and Owens' friendship is over after Raw week or two ago. We'll see, but I can see Seth Rollins winning here, and then it's the main event. We have Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns for the Universal title. I see Kevin Owens retaining. That's why I'm kind of saying I see Jericho losing because Owens is retaining, even though they're not really a team anymore. But I still don't think it's. I think it's too soon again to put the title on Reigns, especially if they're going to have him be a dual champion. But I don't know. Anything is possible. But I would think if they were going to put the title on Reigns again, it would be at a bigger pay per view than Roadblock. Something like the Royal Rumble or WrestleMania. But again, I think he's doing fine with the U.S. title and should probably just keep that on him for a while and then let Owens eventually lose to possibly Rollins. I think Rollins, if there's anybody in line to win the title, it should be Seth Rollins. Even though he'll probably have to deal with Triple H before that. Maybe have Triple H, him wrestle Triple H at WrestleMania, and if Rollins can beat Triple H, he goes on to wrestle or at Royal Rumble, and then go on to WrestleMania to actually fight for the title. We'll see, and it's gonna be interesting to see with this year's Royal Rumble if because this is the first one they've done in a while where it was two different shows. Before, back like 10 years ago or so, if somebody won the Royal Rumble, they got a world title match, but it was never clear of which title they were going for. Did they want the SmackDown title or did they want the one on Raw? So some people were able to jump from one show to the other if they won the Royal Rumble to get a shot at that brand's title. But again, I see Kevin Owens retaining to possibly set up a rematch with Seth Rollins further down the road, maybe at WrestleMania. And that's again if they decide to do anything with Triple H, where maybe Rollins has to beat Triple H to get his shot against Owens. I don't know. We'll see. But that's going to be it for this episode. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Take care.